video shows you how to set up your work in BTT Writer. It shows you how to modify program settings, create a new project, and modify project properties. First, you will see how to modify program settings. You access the Settings page from the Options menu. You can click the three dots at the lower left of the screen to open the Options menu, and then click Settings to open the Settings page. The Settings page enables you to view or modify several settings that affect how the program operates or disclose information about it. There are 4 categories of settings. The general settings are the ones you will work with the most. Most of the other categories of settings are for display only or for advanced troubleshooting, and either cannot or should not be changed. There is one exception to this that we'll discuss when we get to advanced settings. Let's look at the general settings now. Gateway Language Mode. You check the box to set up a new project for Gateway Language Translating. Blind Edit Mode. You check the box to enable a view of the project that works with blind drafting. The next few settings pertain to the source and target translation fonts and font sizes. The font settings can be changed by clicking the item and then selecting the desired font or font size. Backup Location. This is where backups are stored. You can click to select a different directory. The first 2 general settings are important to understand because they affect the projects you create or the view you have of your projects. If you are not doing Gateway Language Translation, you should disable Gateway Language Mode. The projects that are created when Gateway Language Mode is enabled are for Gateway Language translators to translate Bible resources from English to a Gateway language. So for normal translation, you should make sure this box is not checked before creating a project. If the box is checked, you can click it to uncheck it. If you are using BTT Writer to translate the Bible or open Bible stories from one language to another, Blind Edit Mode should be enabled. You can enable or disable Blind Edit Mode at any time for existing projects or for new projects. Let's enable Blind Edit Mode now by clicking the checkbox. The second category of settings is About. You cannot change these settings. They are for display only. If you ever need to know which version of BTT Writer you are running, look at the App Version setting. Data Path tells you where to look for BTT Writer files, such as projects and log files. The third category of settings, Legal, enables you to click each entry to view information. The first 3 settings are the terms of use that you agreed to when you set up your account. The advanced settings, the last category, are important because most of them define the server that you connect to when you log in or when you upload to or import from a server. The Server Suite setting enables you to choose either the WAX server, which is Wycliffe Associates Content Server, or DCS, which is the Door 43 Content Server. When you change the Server Suite setting, the next 2 settings change automatically. Also, if you change the Server Suite, you should close and reopen the program so that you are logged into the appropriate server. The very last setting, Developer Tools, is for advanced troubleshooting, so you shouldn't change this unless directed to do so by a support technician. Now that you have Blind Edit Mode enabled, you can return to the home page by clicking the breadcrumbs at the top left of the screen. Now you will see how to start a new project. When you first log into a new installation of BTT Writer, you have no projects, so the home page displays a welcome screen. You can click either the Start a New Project button or the plus icon to start creating a project. A project consists of a target language and a project category, and a project uses one or more source texts. First, you select the target language, the language you are translating into. Because this is just a demo, we'll use English Demo 1 as the target language. You can either scroll to find the language, or you can use the search function. Begin by typing EN in the search box. The list reduces to those with EN in the language name or language code. Click English Demo 1 to select it. Next, you select the project category, which is either Open Bible Stories under Other or a book of the Bible. Select Old Testament. Scroll down and select the Book of Ruth. BTT Writer creates the project called Ruth English Demo 1. You have created your first project. However, before you can begin to work in the project, you must select one or more source texts. Click the plus/minus icon in the center of the screen. Here you select the source text that you will be translating. You can use up to 3 source texts, but in this case you will use only one. Type EN in the search box. Check the box next to English EN-Unlocked Literal Bible, and then click Confirm. BTT Writer loads the source text and opens it in Read View. Next you will see how to change some of your project's properties. We will show how to add another source text and how to change the target language of your project. To add or change the source text, click the plus/minus icon at the top right of the source text. Click the checkbox next to New Arabic Version to move that source text to the selected part of the window. If you no longer wanted the English ULB, you could deselect it. To save the selection, click Confirm. You can see that the Arabic source text has been added to a second tab. Click the tab to display the Arabic source text. Next, we'll see how to change the target language. You change the target language from the home page, so first we'll return to it. Click the 3 dots to open the Options menu. Select Home to return to the home page. On the home page, click the eye icon next to the project whose target you wish to change. On the information window, click Change next to the target language. We will change the target language from English Demo 1 to English Demo 2. Type EN in the search box. Select English Demo 2. As soon as you select a language, a message displays to tell you that your project has been changed. Click Close. The target language has been changed. Well, that was a lot to learn, but now you know how to set up your work in BTT Writer. You can change program settings such as Gateway Language Mode and Blind Edit Mode. You can create a new project by specifying the target language and the project category, and then selecting a source text. And finally, you can change project properties such as the source text and target language. Thanks for watching.